I wrote this for George, and
Did he cut it?
well, I messed it up. I sent it to George Clinton of P-Funk.
Oh, darn it.
And,
I hate that.
And so he never did cut it.
Bill Clinton.
God, Dave, you're going to kill me, man.
George Clinton, Bill.
George Clinton P-Funk. He just rolled it up and smoked it and sent it back to me. No, this is the first song I ever. Well, I had some cuts before, but this is the one that got me, on the radio. Man, I need some Diet Coke. Whew, my mouth is dry. Pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me another shot of whiskey. Oh, bartender, hit me one more time. She left, I cried, I'm lost inside. Won't you help me? No, no, no. Feel it to the top, 'cause I hit rock bottom this time. Well, I don't wanna listen to the old jukebox, so don't you put no quarters in the slot. I don't wanna talk and I don't wanna dance. I damn sure ain't looking for romance. I don't wanna hang out with a crowd. I don't wanna party and get real loud. Believe me when I tell you that I thought this through. There's only one thing that I want you to do. Pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me another shot of whiskey. Oh, bartender, hit me one more time. She left, I cried, thank you, I'm lost inside, won't you help me? I feel it to the top, 'cause I hit rock bottom this time. Well, here's my story, sad but it's true. So many things that I never knew. She loved to party and she loved to dance. She loved to get loud every time she had a chance. Always thought she was simple-minded ogie. Little did I know she was a queen of karaoke. She's everything that a girl should be. Problem was that it was with me. Pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me another shot of whiskey. Oh, bartender, hit me one more time. She left, I cried, I'm lost inside, won't you help me? I feel it to the top, 'cause I hit rock bottom this time. One more, feel it to the top, 'cause I hit rock bottom this time. One more, feel it to the top, 'cause I hit rock bottom this time. Pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me.
All right.
Thank you.
Love that song. So fun.
I like it too. Oh, I like it too. Oh, for God's sakes, I love it.
So did you buy the truck before you got the check or after?
Nope.
Hey, Ira, if you could... Can we...
Or was it a house?
I bought my dad a house. And I still lived in a
That's even
wonderful,
better.
non-speaking English apartment.
That is good. You know what? You're smart, Ira.
No, I'm not. Vato,
Wait a minute, I want to hear the rest of this. Why is he smart?
Because it's better to live below your means than above your means.
What does that mean?
Obviously, he doesn't know.
Are you saying you're shooting low?
Because I'm the one who pays the bills.
The bills?
The bills.
The bills.
The bills.
The bills.
Jesus, I pay the balls.
Yeah, what was that? Is that a new language?
The bills.
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 Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Well, I have a new song I want to play for you guys. I was sitting on the back porch at my office a few weeks ago, and I was thinking to myself, I'm really sick of trying to write a song for Nashville and the radio, and I just want to write something that I feel, that I really want to write. So What do you want, Ernie? You're messing me up here, man. You're telling.
I don't hear well. He's doing sign language, telling me to turn down.
Is this the song where we had that conversation about writing commercial songs?
That's correct.
Okay, so we were having this conversation about how we needed to write hits, really like listen to the radio.
You and Bob were having that conversation.
And so we had this long conversation, and Dave said, "Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out on the porch. I'm gonna write a hit." And
No,
so,
I didn't say that.
well,
Yeah, you did,
Yeah, you
David.
did.
I heard you at
because
my house.
he thinks everything he writes
up,
is a
Aaron.
hit, but that's okay. So a few hours later, this is what
Well,
he
anyway, I
comes
go out
up
on
with.
the porch and I start writing this song, and the first line was about a frog. And it's like, that really doesn't sound like it's too commercial, but I don't really give a damn. So I decided to write this song, and Craig Mundy, I heard Craig Mundy sing a song of his, and I said, you know something, if Craig Mundy can write a cool song that makes me laugh, makes me want to hear it another 1,000 times, I can do that. And so I really didn't care whether it got on the radio. I don't care. I just like this song. See if you guys like it. Met an old frog sitting on the riverbank.
Are you croaking? Never mind.
I'll try that again.
Sorry, he had a frog in his throat.
Ribbit. Met an old frog sitting on the riverbank, croaking out a song that sounded cool. He caught a fly, then he caught my eye, and he said his name was Frank. He said, man, you sure look blue. Said, I just came here to think a while, forget about a girl I once knew. He jumped up on a stump, and I saw him smile. He said, you ain't the only one to ever lose. 'Cause I used to be a prince, I used to be the king of my own little pad on a quiet mountain stream, till a young maid came and kissed me in a twisted tale gone wrong. Yeah, I used to be a prince, now I'm just a frog. Oh yeah, there's more. He said I met her in a bar called the Waterhole. Sally Mander was her name. She was dancing with some horny toad. Man, she took my breath away. But she swam home with me that night, and we were married in the spring. But a leap year later, she hopped a flight, met that toad in New Orleans. Yeah, I used to be a prince, I used to be the king of my own little pad on a quiet mountain stream, till that young maid came and kissed me in a twisted tale gone wrong. Yeah, I used to be a prince, now I'm just a frog sitting on a log singing a song for me and you. We both loved and we both lost, but through it all, one thing is true. There's more fish in the sea and more frogs in the stream. And I said, so much for princes and so much for kings. We're just two friends sitting on a river pad talking about history. I don't know about you, but as far as me, I'm kinda glad she's gone. 'Cause if I had to be her prince, If I had to be her prince, I'd rather be a frog. How about you, dog? Just two frogs sitting on a log singing a song. Yeah.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Okay. That's good, David. I love that. But I got to tell you, David, that's good. I can understand you wanted to hear it 1,000 times, but that second verse could get you life, 25 to life in the penitentiary, man.
I hope so.
That's the punniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So I pitched it to Brooks and Dunn.
Oh! Leap year? That's good, David.
I feel like I need to towel off after hearing that second verse.
You old slimy lizard, you.
I will get this out of the way real quick. There's more than just ice cream in a carton of Bluebell, picnics and birthdays and welcome home signs. One taste and you can't help but wonder how Bluebell gets so many good things in a carton that size. That's the new one. It's out. All right, we got it done. Ira helped me with it.
Oh, he's going for the big ones now.
This one's, I was commuting from San Antonio, Texas, my hometown, up to Nashville a lot. I only knew one person that managed a country act. He wasn't a writer or anything, but he managed a pretty big country act. So when I went into Nashville, I'd hang around with him. I'd never learned to drink. I got married when I was a kid and kind of missed out on those drinking
I'll
years.
teach you.
Well, I had plenty of guys that drank for me. I'm just a bad drunk, man. I get drunk so fast, and it just never was fun. But I loved hanging around it, and this guy loved to drink. He was always in training, so I hung around him when I was in Nashville. And, man, he'd close them down, even the Sunset Grill. It was open till 3 a.m., and he'd close it down. And he'd get so loaded up, and about the time we were shutting down the bar, the last bar, he'd start telling me about this great song idea he had. You know, everybody's got a great song idea. But he was always so doggone drunk, I couldn't understand what he was saying. Yeah. And he would do this every time I'd come to Nashville. And it's kind of frustrating because, I mean, he had never had a hit. He was a friend of mine. He wasn't a writer, but I thought, wouldn't it? All of his gold and platinum albums had the artist's name on them in his office. I thought, wouldn't it be cool if he had one of his own up there someday? So, but I couldn't hear what he was trying to tell me. I couldn't understand it. This went on for maybe a year, 18 months, me commuting back and forth. And then there was an award show in Nashville, and the artist he managed came in, and they invited me to go with them. And they're at the table drinking wine, all the wine you can drink. They keep bringing more bottles. I said, man, that looks fun to me. But I know what'll happen if I drink that wine, because I don't drink good. But I had a little bit of it, and then a little more, and then they got out cigars and everything. And so I just jumped right in with them. Man, I was getting drunk, messed up. We got in there. They had a car hired where we didn't have to drive that night. But inside that car was a whole nother bar. We got into that now. Yeah, one of them cars. And I got into that and got really messed up. And they were driving me back to my hotel to drop me off. And here he goes, okay? It's 2 a.m. Here goes that great song idea again. But this night, for some odd reason, I understood him perfectly. Went in my room. I think it's the only song I've ever written, staring at a ceiling that's going around and stuff. But I wrote this, and the next day I went up to his office, talked to him about it, and put him a half writer on it because I never could have written it without him. George Strait recorded it. It went #1, and this guy finally got gold and platinum albums on his wall with his name on them. And it's always a neat thing to share that with your friends. So I'm really proud of this, and we all won on this. And most of all, I love it because cowboys love it. Her telephone rang about 8:45. She heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. Never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like David could be anything. And she always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. Didn't make the short go again, and I'm coming home. I know I've been away too long. I never got a chance to ride or call, and I know this rodeo's been hard on us all, but I'll be home soon. And honey, is there something wrong? She said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. I gotta go now, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Left that phone dangling off the hook, then slowly turned around and gave it one last look. Then he just walked away. He aimed his truck toward that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. But in that Cheyenne wind, he could still hear her say, she said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. And she always expected the worst in the back of her mind. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you know, that's a perfect example. That the first verse of that song, for all you people out there, because we are still teaching, sort of, you know, y'all are learning every time you hear somebody sing a great song, you understand why that it's a great song. That the first line, the first verse of that song tells it all. You know, about a cowboy screwing up.
That's right. They do that a lot. But
they do that a lot. And it's so conversational that you just, every line just...
Well, if it had something I had to sing, I couldn't hardly do it now, could I?
I mean,
I don't get accused of being a singer much, so I have to write these conversations.
You ain't no cowboy either.
No, I've been outside looking in, watching them. I love it, but man, if I ever got close to one of them things, I'd probably die of a heart attack. Just have you ever met cowboys? It's like shaking hands with a rock.
I am a cowboy. What the hell?
Oh, Dave, come on!
Hey, and one more
You
thing.
don't smell like a cowboy.
I grew up on a damn farm. What the hell are you talking
You
about?
didn't grow
I
up.
know all them Holsteins,
You just
and
lived on
Herefords, and
one.
all them things. Man.
Holsteins.
That's right.
Okay, but what about Aaron Barker's voice? Hello, am I the only one? Thank you. I love your voice,
appreciate
Aaron.
This is different. It kind of goes with your frog song. Maybe I should have sung that. Me and Neil Diamond got the frog voice captured, man.